Hi, my aspiring creatives. My name is Alexis Jackson, the CEO, founder, and lead artist of AJ Design Impressions, LLC, a visual art consulting hub in the area of arts and crafts, digital art, and pattern design. We have finished reviewing our checklist from part 2, and now we need to make sure we prepare our first checkbox in gathering art materials and especially art inspiration. But first, if you missed part 2 on creating your own checklist, click in the link in the description below or one of the cards on top so you can catch up in how you, as the aspiring artist, can dissect any project idea based on any given criteria. And if you watched this mini class series so far since part 1, thank you so very much in supporting us. And go ahead and like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to know when videos like these and more are available. So now on to part 3, staying organized. When I was in school, teachers have lectured to us time and time again about the importance of good organization. I have been fortunate, unlike many students in other schools, to be explicitly taught how to organize by a simple invention called a folder and some tabs. In middle school, I remember having a clunky binder that's only for school with tabs named by class subject, and in each tab I had my files, which were classroom worksheets, my notes, and my homework. Now, hopefully this sounds familiar when it comes to organizing digital files. In any file system on your desktop computer or cloud service, you have options to create folders, bookmarks or tabs, and files, and organize them in such a way that helps decrease the feeling of being overwhelmed and prevent you from losing and duplicating files. For this tutorial, I will be using Google Drive to organize my notes, sketches, and other art inspiration to help me with my art submission for ABC USD's art contest. Let's first talk about hierarchy. Same idea as any graphic organizer, where you start with the main idea or goal, and then branch out with main categories and then the details. For art projects, I suggest starting with creating a project folder. And inside the project folder, I create main categories based on major layers of my artwork, like sunflowers, dirt and roots, and sun rays. Other main categories I may include are based on my original notes, checklists, art inspiration, and files I may not yet have categorized for miscellaneous. Now let's be honest. Sometimes you may have moments where you don't feel like organizing everything you find online. So when I'm in inspo mode, I dump everything in my MISC folder and designate a day and time on my calendar to organize my files correctly. After that, each main category will have subfolders based on file type, like photos, videos, and documents, or program files used to create digital artwork, like Photoshop, Procreate, Autodesk Sketchbook, or yes, even Google Slides. You can also designate extra categories inside other categories, but that's completely up to you and your style of organization. Now, speaking of organizing files, let's talk about naming conventions. It's just a fancy way of organizing your files and folders where it can easily be found. Files can be organized based on date creation, short description, and a specific code identifier like template, version number, sample, original, or just some random letters. This helps to easily search for the correct file you need for your project. Remember, you can customize your organization system that best fits your needs. So here are some useful tips to naming your files and folders. 1. If organizing your files by dates, use this format: a 4-digit year, 2-digit month, and 2-digit day. 2. Your file name should be no more than 25 to 35 characters. A character is a letter, number, or a symbol. 3. File names should only include letters, numbers, dashes, and underscores. No spaces or special characters allowed. Especially for descriptors, you can replace a space with an underscore, or you can capitalize the first letter of every word. Again, using no spaces, because that's just the communication style of all computers and software. 4. For files with multiple versions of the same item, save each major set of changes with a version number. That way, in some cases, you won't experience losing all of your hard work with one corrupted, messed up file. 5. For folders, I prefer to use all caps to clearly identify that it is a main category. 6. You can also use underscores in front of the folder name to emphasize the organization of being in ABC order. 7. But if you don't want ABC order, you can choose to number the folders in front of the name as well. 8. Color code your files and folders if possible. Some computer and cloud services have options to add colors or custom labels to help you find items much easier. Maybe you can use the colors to identify items based on completion or by category type. Again, this is totally up to you. Well, that's all for organizing your digital files, and I promise you, in the last part, we will officially start creating our artwork. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and dash over to the subscribe button for more upcoming mini masterclasses in the future. And I will see you in the last part of our series in dissecting a solo project idea for all of you inspired creatives. Happy creating!